The U.S. Supreme Court has said that liberty is the right to define one's own concept of existence, of meaning, of the universe, and of the mystery of human life, end quote. But this backward notion of liberty makes people captive to any notion that seems plausible to them at the time. Any nation that has a large number of people buying into this idea has an enormous problem. Real liberty comes from the acceptance of God's right to define our concept of existence, of meaning, of the universe, and of the mystery of human life. The biblical idea of freedom and the world's idea of freedom are two vastly opposing ideas. And this brings us to big picture piece number 8. Genuine freedom is the internal self-control that comes from self-government under God through the enablement of the Holy Spirit, regardless of the circumstances. Real freedom is the ability to respond rightly when things go wrongly. This comes out of a relationship with Christ, much like a branch that bears fruit because it is receiving nourishment from the vine. This branch-to-vine relationship makes all the difference in how we live our daily lives. Our work is a participation in God's creation, ruling, subduing, multiplying, causing plants to grow, making things. These are what God does, and yet God gives them as tasks to human beings. God has chosen to work through human beings who, in their different capacities and according to their different talents, serve each other. Work worth doing is any expenditure of energy, mental or physical, for pay or not, that rightly manages God's stuff and brings glory to Him by employing one's God-given gifts and abilities for the benefit of others, or prepares one to do so. This definition of work applies to all legitimate work, whether it's making cars, light bulbs, or computers, whether it's building roads or skyscrapers or furniture, washing clothes, feeding the family and the family's pet, solving math problems, doing chemistry experiments, writing stories. Governing over all things to the glory of God is our calling as His designated rulers. Work at its core is an act of governance. Governance over wood, metal, cows, cotton, carrots. Governance over sound waves, electrical currents, and wind. Governance over computer keyboards, fiber optics, and digital images. Governance over things. Governance over words. And in the process, loving God and serving people. Earth tending and people serving is an immense job, and that's because the task of earth tending and people serving is as broad as creation is wide.